you are. Now you're awake. Now I can see what color your eyes are. Very interesting. Yes, you have been abducted again, and I could tell you'd been abducted before, which makes you the perfect person for me, because you see, some experiences leave an indelible mark on the human soul. A mark that makes everyone around you think you're crazy, which means you're the perfect person, because I can do whatever I want to you. Which I would say is practicing science, but my superiors have deemed my work too unscientific to subsidize my work. So, best to take the humans that already have that mark right on them, so there's no trace left behind. Yes, ma'am, you've been abducted by an alien on the lam. I don't know for sure if you're a ma'am. To be honest, things on Earth have gotten so tipsy-topsy-turvy-swervy lately, I couldn't really care less. But it rhymed, you see. Other aliens don't have any respect for the human language and your art of rhyme. I learned your language. They're all using magical universal translators. I couldn't be bothered. Not when the human language is just as fascinating as it's people. It's people just like you. I mean, look at you. You're so fragile. Can I squish and stretch your face a little bit? Just a little bit. Can I squish it and stretch it and massage it? It will drain your lymphatic system. Yes. Let's see. Oh, the texture of your face beneath your skin. Quite curious. No two humans are exactly the same, and that's one thing that I like about them. You see, they're all just a little bit different from one another because of genetic diversity. How lovely. We aliens, 'tis not so. I mean, some aliens for surely, but many aliens, those of mine race, well, we're kind of made in batches. Not very much genetic distinction, but we do have personalities. And my personality is one of pure knowledge seeking. Oh, what a funny human. Let me just roll this over on this side. And I can see with my laser eyes your lymphatic system draining. Draining down. Very good. Now you've lost so much water weight. You look just like a raisin. Everything happens for a reason. Now, close your eyes. Close. Close. Open. It's best to follow my instructions, otherwise you might become a casualty. Close. Close. Open. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Usually that activates the nervous system of humans. You see, when I take this stapler device, and I do like this. I'm studying currently the Pavlovian psychological response inside humans to household items when they approach human faces. You seem inoculated somehow. Have you been watching those videos? Those ones that take common household items and put them very close to your faces? Oh, what are those called? ASMR? No wonder you've been abducted by aliens. It made you get into ASMR content, didn't you? After your first abduction, you were like... It happens to so many of my subjects. Completely rewires their Pavlovian instincts. You see a human that didn't watch ASMR, they would flinch. But you enjoy. You delight. You delight in this. Curious. Still worth studying. Needs further research. What if I were to put it on your neck? Oh, you flinched a bit there. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna store that in my brain chip. That had nothing to do with me storing it in my brain chip. That's just a tick I have. Now, keep your eyes wide open, and I'm going to shine a very bright light in them. It's going to be a bit painful, okay? I'm just scanning the very inside of your eyes, so I just need you to keep your eye very wide open. And that might make you a bit tired, a bit sleepy. You can focus on my hand over here, but just keep your eyes wide open. Good. I'm just going to focus the light over here on this side. Good. Now focus on this hand. You can just keep focusing on this hand. This hand. Focus on the sounds that it's making. Focus on the sounds that it's making. I have an excellent idea. What if I did this? Focus on the stapler. Focus on the stapler. Is that ASMR? If only the alien Triple Alliance cared at all about my independent research, this would be a groundbreaking finding. But I bet that pink biatch is probably doing similar studies as we speak, and she's going to take credit for it. We were of the same batch. We have similar inclinations, so to speak, but we've had quite different life experiences, and thus we turned out very different. We're nothing alike. It does, of course, make sense that you have been abducted by her before, because her mark is easiest for me to find whenever she leaves an indelible mark on the human soul. Probably because it's pretty similar to my mark. Pretty hard to tell them apart. But she works within the system, you see? She works within the system. She's a simp for the system. One might say. I wouldn't say. I would never say that, but some might say that. And I don't remember what I was saying. Something about this system. Now, can you put your arm out for me? Just put your arm out for me. Very good. See what I'm doing right now? I'm linking us forever. By putting my hand in your hand, I'm draining your lymphs into my lymphs, and my lymphs into your lymphs. And this way, we will share water for the rest of our lives. Tiny little microorganisms shared between I and ye. You. Human language changes so quickly. Your hand is shaking. Are you scared? I just want to know. It's fine if you are scared. That would be very interesting to me. So you're not going to offend me if you say that you're very scared right now. I just want to know if that's why you're shaking, or is it because you're cold? It's only a little bit below freezing in here, so you shouldn't be that cold. It's not human death temperatures. Are you a bit cold? I can get you a blanket. Let's see. Blanket? Alright. Put your arms up. I'll wrap this around you just like a towel, sort of. The way that humans wrap towels, because see, I want your arms free so I can continue draining your lymph into mine. So let's just wrap this blanket around you like a towel. And make sure that you are nice and about 10 degrees warmer in there. And you will get warmer, I am sure, as this session progresses, as you relax, as it starts to kick in. Oh, what? Oh, nothing. You'll see. You'll see, won't you? Now, give me your arm again. Very good. Tell me, have you ever written a scientific report before? Isn't it just invigorating? Even whenever no one reads it. I love writing in English. I love writing in the language of English. It's such a funny human tongue. I love speaking in passive voice. That's why I like to write scientific reports. Oh, this happened. Who knows who did it? It wasn't me. It could have been anyone. It could have been anyone. The lymph rolling massage tool was applied to the patient's arm. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Who knows who wrote this science? It could have been someone within the system, or someone without a system to call their own. It could have been, yes ma'am, an alien on the lam, or it could have been a system simp. That's why I like to write scientific reports in the English language, because I could be anyone. I could be just about anyone. Do you ever feel like you could be just about anyone? I'm just wondering, for my psychological studies, do you feel like you could be just about anyone, or do you feel locked? Do you feel like a fallen angel caged into the body of a human, forever limited by the material realm? How could you get to heaven when you're so limited by the sins of the flesh? Is that how you feel? Or do you feel like there's a divine spark in you? That you control the body? The body is on your side. You are one unit, entwined, predestined towards heaven. Which one? Interesting, very interesting. Well, I'll just wait until it kicks in, then we'll see what you think again. We sure will. Important question. Do you like carrots? Or are you more of an apple person? I prefer carrots, personally. I am a carrot person. I do hope that you are a carrot person. My carrots are quite special. Let me tell you something. It is because my carrots are babies. And one of them has now fallen. My carrots are very small little baby carrots, and that makes them quite special because they are very small. And very easy to eat, even for small, tired, sleepy mouths. Even for mouths that are beginning to tire from the world. Even for eyes that are heavy. I'm sure you can still bite on a carrot, can't you? You might be getting a little bit sleepy now. It might be starting to kick in. It might just be. But I think that you can still. That's all you have to do. Just like that. scratching that carrot. Maybe now you can eat this carrot. Maybe now you can eat this carrot. Try to track it with your eyes. Try to track it with your eyes. Don't pay attention to the carrot in this hand, even though it looks equally delicious. The carrot in this hand, even though it looks equally delicious. I want you to look at this carrot. Oh my god. Even though it looks equally delicious, the carrot in this hand, I want you to look at the carrot in this hand as it begins to move closer and closer and closer and closer. There, it is eaten, and soon it will take effect, won't it? Soon it will take effect, and your eyes will continue to feel sleepier and heavier. Sleepier and heavier, yes, ma'am. Quite. And as your eyes begin to droop, 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 you can let your shoulders relax, and your neck relax. And I want you to know that this is a dream, and that when people tell you back on Earth that you are crazy for having such crazy dreams, you should believe them. You are just dreaming here while these visions appeared. None of this really happened. And if it did happen, it wouldn't be real science, apparently. It wouldn't even be real science. So why bother remembering it? That's all that matters to you, okay? Just silly little dream experiments, and perhaps it will make you want to watch more ASMR when you awake. Carrot scratching ASMR. Perhaps it might make you want to watch more ASMR when you awake, but that is not yet. That is not now. Now it is time to check on all of my other 237 human abductees. So I'm just gonna drop some of these carrots on the ground for you. When you wake up, they will be right there waiting. And in case you get bored during the next 46 hours approximately, I want you to know that I have a little game for you here. I have a little game for you. I'm not quite as well funded as the aliens inside the system, so I have no ice sculptures for you to sculpt, nor instruments for you to play, but I do have this enrichment. I have this enrichment toy for you, and this should keep you occupied for at least 43 of your 46 remaining hours on this trip. So, just so you know, there's some secret snacks in here. Just so you know, there's a couple secret snacks inside of this. Inside of this enrichment. I don't want to spoil the surprise for you, but there's some carrots. And sometimes there's even some extra secret carrots underneath. There's even some extra secret carrots underneath. But you'll have to move it around. You see, it's like a puzzle. So this will be your enrichment, this little silly little carrot puzzle. I sure do hope that you manage to solve it with those clumsy fingers of yours. With those clumsy, 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 clumsy human fingers. So clumsy human fingers, especially once it's taken effect. But until then, I must attend to my other humans. They need to get at least 20 minutes each. That is always the goal, 20 minutes of psychological study, and then some writing sessions in passive voice. That way no one knows who I am. Hopefully the secret publications will not contain the mark of my soul, and it will be mistaken for my batchmates. The pink one. Oh, the pink one with her little pigtails. Who does she think she is, wearing pigtails every day? Who does she think she is? You look very sleepy. You look very sleepy. so rest. Maybe you can sleep for over 24 hours once it's taken effect. And wouldn't that be nice for you and your brain to recharge, restructure, reformulate? Who knows what will happen during these next 24 hours while you rest and sleep, while you close those heavy lids and digest those special carrots. Something interesting is bound to occur. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're under the care of an alien on the lam. So be quiet. And remember, this is just a dream. Another abduction dream. In the pile of abduction dreams that you submit to psychologist after psychologist, no one ever really being able to understand. Because they don't have dreams like you. Because you have an indelible mark on your soul. And that's okay. Just sleep and dream and forget.